Next, skeletal muscle. Skeletal muscle is formed by the group of muscle fibers. These are called fascicles. Skeletal muscle is formed by group of muscle fibers called fascicle. Each fascicle is connected together by a common collagenous sheath called fascia. This is collagenous. Our body is made up of most of the collagenous protein. Each fascicle contains myofibers. Myofibers are muscle fiber. This is muscle fiber. Muscle fiber is covered by a plasma membrane called sarcolemma. It contains sarcoplasm. It contains cytoplasm. Cytoplasm is also called sarcoplasm. Skeletal muscle is multinucleated syncytium. Syncytium means multinucleated. In embryonic stage, uninucleated myocytes. These are myocytes. Uninucleated myocytes unite fused to form multinucleated muscle fiber. Nucleus are peripheral nucleus. Nucleus is peripheral. Sarcoplasm is rich storehouses of calcium ions. Sarcoplasm is storehouses of calcium ions. Important. Calcium ions. Sarcoplasm is storehouses of calcium ions. Next, muscle fiber contains myofibrils. These are myofibrils. Structure of myofibril. This is myofibril. Myofibril contain two types of proteins, actin and myosin. These actin and myosin are alternately arranged. These are rod-like structures. Actin and myosin proteins are rod-like structures. These are parallel to each other. Actin and myosin are arranged parallel to each other. And these are distributed along the long axis of the myofibril. These are present in the long axis of the myofibrils. Actin and myosins are arranged long axis of the myofibril. In skeletal muscle, these are arranged alternatively. So these gives skeletal appearance, striated appearance. Actin and myosin arranged alternatively, regularly. So these gives Skeletal muscles striated appearance. Striated appearance. Skeletal muscles are striated because the presence of actin and myosins are alternatively arranged. Regularly arrangement. The regular arrangement of actin and myosin causes striated appearance of the skeletal muscle. Next, actin and myosin filaments. Actin filament is thin filament. Thin. This is actin filament. This is myosin filament. This is myosin filament. Actin filament is, this is actin. This is myosin. Actin filament is thin filament. Myosin is thicker filament. Actin is thin, myosin is thick filament. Actin filament contains, actin filament, this is thin filament. Thin filament contains actin, actin protein and regulatory proteins. Regulatory proteins are troponin, tropomyosin. Thin filament contain, this is thin filament contain actin and regulatory proteins. Regulatory proteins are troponin and tropomyosin are regulatory proteins. These three are present in thin filament. Thin filament is also called isotrophic band. This is isotrophic band. Isotrophic band. Thin filament is called isotrophic band. Next, thick filament. Thick filament. This is thin filament, isotrophic band or I band. This is also called isotrophic band or I band. Next, thick filament. Thick filament contains myosin protein. This is protein, myosin protein. Thick filament also called anisotrophic band or A band. Thick filament also called anisotrophic band or isotrophic band or A band. Next, sarcomere. Sarcomere. Actin and myosins are proteins. These proteins are arranged as rod-like structure, and parallel to each other, and longitudinal axis of the, these are arranged as the longitudinal axis of the myofilament. This is I band. I band contains actin protein. This is I band. The center of the I band. This is I band. The center of the I band. Contain Z-like line. This is called Z-line. Z-line or Krause's membrane or Dobbe's membrane. Z-line. This Z-line bisects the I band. The I band is bisected by, divided or bisect by Z membrane or Z line. Z line present in the I band. Next, A band. A band contains myosin. This is myosin. E region to E region. This is myosin myosin. This is A band. A band contain thin band and a thick band. Thin band and a thick band. So these are anisotropic because of the presence of thin band and a thick band. So it is called A band or anisotropic band. The center of the A band is connected by fibrous membrane called M line. Z membrane is elastic membrane. Z line is elastic membrane. M line is fibrous membrane. Z line is elastic membrane and M line is fibrous membrane. The center of the A band without overlapped by thin filament is called H zone. This is H zone. The center part of the A band without overlapped by thin filament is called H zone. This is H zone. The center of the A band is lighter. Than edges of the A band. Center of the A band is lighter. Edges of the A band is darker because edges of the A band contains overlaps of the thin filaments. This region is overlapped by the edges of the A band is overlapped by thin filaments. So this region is darker. The center of the H zone is lighter than compared with the edges of the A band because the presence of overlap of the thin filaments. టెక్స్ట్ బుక్ లో క్లియర్ గా అబ్జర్వ్ చేయండి అన్న. సెంటర్ లో కొంచెం లైట్ గా ఉంటుంది, ఎడ్జెస్ ఏ బ్యాండ్ ఎడ్జెస్ వచ్చేసరికి ఏమవుతుందంటే కొంచెం డార్కర్ గా ఉంటుంది. రీజన్ ఏంటంటే కనుక థిన్ బ్యాండ్స్ ఏమవుతుందంటే ఓవర్లాప్ అవుతుంది దానిలోకి. నెక్స్ట్ the region between the two Z line is called sarcomere. The region between the two Z lines, this is Z line. The region between the two Z line is called sarcomere. The region between the two Z line is called sarcomere. Each sarcomere contain one A band and two half of I bands. This is complete I band, half of I band. This is half of I band and this is half of I band. Sarcomere contain one A band and half of I band. Two half I bands and one complete A band is called sarcomere. Next, sarcomere is the functional unit of contraction. Important. Sarcomere is functional unit of contraction. Next, myosin. Myosin converts chemical energy present in the ATP into mechanical energy. So these are called motor proteins. Motor proteins. Motor proteins, because myosin converts chemical energy into mechanical energy. Myosin molecule. Myosin molecule is a polymerized protein. Polymerized protein. These are formed by, myosin molecule is formed by number of meromyosin molecules. Number of meromyosin. Number of meromyosin molecules. Each meromyosin molecule contains main two regions: head, globular head along with short neck or arm, and long tail. Each meromyosin molecule has two regions: globular head and long tail. Flexible neck present between head and tail. Head along with arm is called heavy meromyosin molecules. Heavy meromyosin molecule. Head along with neck is called heavy meromyosin molecule. Tail is light meromyosin molecule. Light meromyosin molecule. This is thick band. This is I band. This is A band. This is H zone. This is Z line. Each myosin contains 200 to 300 meromyosin molecules. Each myosin molecule contains 200 to 300 meromyosin molecules. Half of the meromyosin molecules of the head. Half of the meromyosin molecule. The head of the meromyosin molecules present towards the one of the Z line. Another half of the meromyosin heads towards the other side of the Z line of the same sarcomere. It means the tail of the meromyosin molecules moves toward the M line. This is M line. The tails are towards the M line. Heads are towards the Z line. It helps for this arrangement helps for the contraction of pulling the actin filaments towards the H zone. Next, head contains two regions. This is ATP binding site. This is actin site. ATP binding site contain ATPase enzyme. ATP binding site contain ATPase enzyme. Actin site helps for the attachment of actin molecule. Attachment of actin active molecule. Next. These are the head. Head and neck. This is head, this is neck. Head and arms are protrude outward from the surface of the thick filament. This is surface of the thick filament. The head and neck project outward from the surface of the thick filament. These are forms angle at regular interval. These forms angle and regular interval and same distance, maintain same distance. These are called cross arms. Myosin head project outward from the surface of the myosin, and these are arranged regular distance and maintain angle. These are called, head and neck are called cross arms. Next, triad system. Triad system means the sarcomere, the sarcolemma invaginates into the sarcoplasm to forms a tubular transverse tubule. This is sarcolemma. Sarcolemma invaginates into the sarcoplasm to form a transverse tubule. This looks like a T shape. So these are called T tubule. Either side of the T tubule contain cisterna. This is cisterna. Either side of the T tubule contain cisternae and cisternae. These stores calcium ions. The T tubule along with two cisternae, one T tubule and two cisternae. Two cisternae called triad system. Triad system consists of one T tubule and two terminal cisternae. These are called triad system. In non-mammal organism, the triad system present in the level of the Z line. This is Z line. In non-mammals, the triad system present in the level of the Z line. In mammals, it is present between the I band and A band. Triad system present between the A band and I band in mammals.